if you follow my channel, you'll know that I've recently picked up a new jacket for winter this year, and it means that I've probably got an opportunity here to do a full life review of the departing jacket. So I've just picked up a Barber Duke, so a completely different jacket to this, mainly because I just fancy a change. I've had this Patagonia Isthmus jacket for just coming on 4 years. So I did the original review of this back in December 2015, and each year I see a little spike of interest. These are still available, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity just to share a few thoughts and really do a full life review. Now, when I say full life, the amazing thing is, at 4 years, this hasn't reached the end of its life. This jacket really is still great. It's purely sort of vanity, purely the need for change on my part that I want to pick up a new coat. But to be honest, I've been so impressed with this coat in terms of its robustness, its warmth, the general quality. It's been great. There's been no fraying around even the cuffs, which is something I've sort of found in the past on sort of birdhouse jackets, that you start sort of picking up little holes where there's little rubs where the cuffs sort of bunch together. But it really is a very robust, simple outdoors jacket. If you don't know Patagonia, Patagonia also have some nice ethical sort of principles which make it an easy company to purchase from. So most of these materials are recycled or recyclable. They use fair trade labour, and generally they just seem to be a really good ethical company. They sponsor charitable events, they sponsor sports people. So Patagonia is a good company to get behind. So this jacket has been fantastic. It is one of their simpler jackets. It's not massively technical in terms of the materials. It's not Gore-Tex. It is very waterproof, but it's not one of those truly breathable materials as far as I understand. It is very, very warm. In fact, that's probably its failing. For the UK audience, it's actually often too warm because it's fleece lining. So often it's a rainy day, you pop this on and suddenly you're boiling hot. But you know, it is a great little jacket. One of the things I would say is that a lot of the more technical coats you'll get, the Birdhouse, Gore-Tex, that sort of stuff, they require regular washing because the dirt and debris that you pick up every day starts allowing moisture to wick through the fabric. Now, this more simple fabric does appear to me to be lower maintenance. I've only really washed this once just before this review because I'm going to sort of put this into a sort of more infrequent circulation, so I just thought I'll wash it and then hang it up in my cupboard, but it really hasn't suffered from any loss of waterproofing. Maybe a little bit on the seams if you're carrying a bag, gives that extra sort of bit of wear, and it does seem to leak maybe on the shoulder very, very occasionally. If you're going to get absolutely saturated, that's where you'll get a wet spot. But yeah, low maintenance, simple, very, very warm, and just been a great jacket over the last 4 years. Price point £200. Currently, I think I picked it up for a little bit less than that. I think it was about 150 when I picked it up, but still for £200, 4 years wear plus, I think that's a pretty good deal. So what we'll do is we'll hop in for some close-ups, and I'll show you a few of the features. Close-ups here just to show you how this jacket fits together and some of the features. Obviously you've got a storm flap, poppers zip at the front there. At the top you've got really quite a good hood. It is detachable, and it's also got a elastic cinch at the back there just to sort of pull it tight on the sides of the face, and also the edge of the hood, which has got a small peak on it, has also got a cinch, so you can really get it nicely tightened around your face and create a good sort of waterproof protection there. What I find particularly useful with these side cinches is I wear glasses, so it sort of pulls the edge of the hood away from your glasses and stops your glasses being knocked around as much as they may be. So as I say, detachable hood, good quality. On the inside, you've got this fleece, as I mentioned earlier. This is a very simple construction, not particularly technical fabrics, very waterproof but not particularly breathable, and this fleece is super warm, which is a good thing, but often in the UK climate I've found it is really quite hot. At the top you've got a couple of small pockets, just big enough maybe to fit an iPhone or a mobile phone, but not hugely protected from the elements. You've just got a simple flap there, but maybe somewhere to keep a few spare items. On the inside, it's where I choose to be keeping my iPhone typically, just to keep it warm and out of the way. You've got a nice zipping pocket. I've never really experienced any content of that pocket to get wet, so that is my go-to pocket. On the arms you've got a nice sort of bellows construction, just to give you a little bit of extra movement. It's quite a nice little feature, nice little bit of styling. Moving down to the waist, you've got a elasticated sort of cinch, just to tighten it up and stop the wind coming up your jacket. I've never actually used that. This jacket, as I say, is plenty warm and actually benefiting from a bit of sort of air is no bad thing, certainly in the UK climate. The fit of this jacket is quite blocky, you know, it's not particularly tailored. If you maybe wanted a slightly more tailored look, maybe that cinch would help out on that. Just looking at the arms quickly, you've got sort of two poppers on the cuff there, and as I mentioned before, I've noticed on sort of birdhouse jackets after many years of wear, you start losing some of the integrity of the fabric, certainly around these sort of elasticated portions. There's certainly some wear and tear, but the wear is minimal, and yeah, I just find this jacket to have been to an incredibly good quality and standard, and really very good longevity. 4 years in, and it really probably has many more years in it. Nice big pockets at the front here, slight bellows on the side, certainly fit most of the things you'd want in there. No map pockets or anything massive like that on this coat, probably a thing of the past with GPS and stuff like that, but maybe something to consider. Certainly I've found birdhouse jackets do have huge pockets, or at least one huge pocket. But yeah, I mean the flap could be better. You know, it's not maybe the sort of true outdoors style, but it's good enough protection for sure. And that's kind of about it, really. A very simple construction, but been very robust. Brings us to the end of this full life review of the Patagonia Isthmus jacket. I think probably the only point that I didn't make earlier is the fit. Now this is a medium, and being sort of 5'10", 11 stone, I guess I'm kind of a medium guy. That's my general sort of go-to size. So I'd say this is pretty true to size. It isn't a very tailored jacket, whilst it does have the sort of waist elastic sort of cinch there. It is quite blocky. It is probably not the height of fashion, but it is a simple, robust, waterproof jacket which will last you. I think that's kind of about it. So if you're interested in this jacket, I can only recommend it. You know, to have a jacket for 4 years, using it as your go-to jacket, that's pretty good, I think. And the only reason I'm moving this on is simply the need for change on my part. Okay, well, if you haven't seen my channel before, please check it out. If you're interested in my new jacket, the completely different Barber Duke wax jacket, really quite nice. Picked that up in the sales as well, £150, so I think that's quite a good deal. Please check out the channel, find out a bit about that. Other things you'll find on my channel, quality footwear, Red Wings, Thoroughgoods, that sort of stuff. Denim, very interested in selvage denim, the Japanese brands and all that sort of stuff. everyday carry, fountain pens, pen knives, that sort of stuff. But yeah, check it out. We might share some other common interests. If you found this review to be interesting and useful, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you for the next video. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.